There's a huge amount of characters in the play. I think probably there's something like 30 different characters, many of whom say one thing.
59, 61. Oh!
There's a pragmatic question about how do you cast that? You could get 30 different actors, but I became quite excited by the notion of creating an ensemble of different characters, of creating the possibility of the audience seeing actors take on and take off different hats and take on and take off different characters.
He could be our elf mascot! Come on!
When you've got the same actor who plays the Reverend Peters...
Well, it isn't actually in our universe.
...playing a policeman...
Don't even! Look, it stops that dig cop.
That's quite playful. It's quite silly. It's quite fun.
Park yourself.
I think that what you really need is a bit of playfulness. And it's something we brought to the theatricality by creating the ensemble.
Christopher!
Because you're part of the ensemble, there was never a moment when you felt you weren't involved in the piece.
You're on stage pretty much the whole time, and you have a challenge which is flipping very quickly from one person to the next. You have to make a very quick impression with each of the characters. Some of them only appear for a matter of moments.
Do the underpass and up the stairs, you'll see the signs!
It always felt slightly strange to be looking at Christopher on the train. For me, I found it quite hard, thinking, what am I now? I'm not his mother now, I'm just someone on a train.
Most other people are lazy. They never look at everything, they do what is called glancing.
What we're creating is scenes that are recognisable by a group of actors all working together to create a moment. If we all just marched along in the same way, it would not be as effective. So you make choices. On the train, I decide that my character would listen to headphones. So I'm listening to music on the train. When I'm in the street, I'm perhaps slightly aggressive because I'm late. So you have to make choices to make those ensemble characters live and be as real as you can, even though you're really a part of what could be a crowd, and that's how you make it effective.
They have to click in and click out of scenes. So you can see them sitting on the side as an ensemble member, just focusing the previous scene, and then they stand up and they're in the middle of a very, very emotional scene as their character. That's hard to do.
Judy, look, I'm sorry, OK?
Well, perhaps you should have thought about that before you made me look like a complete idiot.
I think the stylised ensemble nature of this production, it's important because it's all about Christopher's take on the world. Nothing really exists unless Christopher wants it to. So the company will be chaos. They will be flitting around until Christopher focuses and they will snap into position.
Right. Is this London?
They represent his thoughts, and they can be chaotic and they can be absolutely pure and linear and precise, whatever state of mind he is in.